We have an army of digital soldiers. What we are now, I call them, because this was an insurgency, folks. This was run like an insurgency. This was irregular warfare at its finest in politics. But we have what we call citizen journalists, because the journalists that we have in our media did a disservice to themselves, actually more than they did to this country. And so the American people decided to take over the idea of information, and they did it through social media.
Election workers in Allegheny County are back to work after pausing counting overnight.
Butler County had to press pause on counting ballots.
Nevada, meanwhile, has stopped counting votes until 9 a.m. on Thursday.
State Farm arenas where they were counting the absentee ballots of Georgia's most populous county, and now the tabulation has stopped.
It's Allegheny, which is Pittsburgh, but also Beaver, part of our county to county, Butler and Westmoreland. They've all stopped counting for the night. They've gone to bed. They begin the process at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Good morning, Heather. They did have to press pause overnight. They will be back in a few short hours, expected to resume counting around 8:30 this morning.
Fulton County is now going to stop counting at 10:30 p.m. and will resume their count at tomorrow morning.
They basically stopped counting tonight. They're going to start counting again in a few hours. It's already tomorrow morning, right?
The election workers stopped counting those mail-in ballots at 10 o'clock. They will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m.
And Nevada says it stopped counting the votes yesterday, election day, but they don't say why. Why did you stop counting them?
Here's where it gets really bizarre. Fulton County, most populous county, it is Atlanta. They just stopped counting at 10:30 p.m. They stopped counting their absentee ballots. They said they'd pick it up in the morning.
But the counting in one of that state's biggest counties has stopped. We're talking about Allegheny County. That's the area around Pittsburgh. What's happening?
Okay, we've been able to do full forensic imaging of the machines before, during, and after the elections since the 2020 election. How would you like to have access to a machine, a whole set of machines, a whole system? You go in and you record absolutely everything that happens. Then the company that makes the voting machine comes in and programs the machine. And then they come in to program the machines for the election. And then a forensic image copy is made of all the machines. So we know everything that was put into the machines. Then during the election, since we know all the back doors, since we imaged it at the beginning, we track everything that happens in the election. And then after the election, the voting company comes in and erases everything. And we do a complete forensic audit and track the fact that that's what happened, which is illegal. We have that. And that's way better than PCABs.